everybody, HGZ here, and this video is for educational purposes only. This is part of my growing mixology course, how to mix nutrients in a hydroponic system. Anything you see in this video will not be available to anyone in any way, shape, or form whatsoever through this channel. With that said, let's get this show on the road. Yeah, I'm HGZ and welcome back to the zone, everybody. Really excited about this update here. This is the how to mix nutrients, grow in hydroponics, mixology. Today we're going to be going into veg course and we're going to be switching nutrients, and this is the veg series, and we're going to be using the Flora Nova Grow here. And when this stuff came around, this really changed my life around growing hydro. Let me tell you, this stuff is amazing. I've been using it for a long time, and I continue to use it to this day, Gromies. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anyway, going along here. Starting off again, this is this tap water right out of the tap. Give you a pH here test and show you what we're running, and it is pretty high. Come on. Give it a little help. Yeah, she's sticking at 8.2 pH right out of the tap. I don't know if you could see that, but if you can't, you got to take my word for it. Anyway, so we're going to be adding some nutrients to this, and again, we won't be using this today. We'll be using it on day 3 when everything pretty much stabilizes. So we're going to go by this, the Flora Nova Grow, and we're going to be going with, I'm going to be going with 1 teaspoon per gallon. Okay, see how it says up there, it's not, you know, it's for tomatoes, doesn't tell you what it's used for. So I always go what they, you know, what normally we recommend to herbs. Okay, we're not growing vegetables, we're growing herbs, so I always come in lightly. So that's, and it says early growth, 1 teaspoon per gallon early growth, and these plants are still small, so we're going to keep it there. Okay, and then we'll go into a full veg cycle where we go into 2 teaspoons per gallon. We're not up to that yet. So anyway, we got the pH tested. We know we're high. I knew that from last time. Well, from experience, you know, tap water is the absolute worst thing to use for your plants, but we can make it good and we can make it work. But you know, there's certain processes you got to go through. So right now we're going to get our bubbler going. My mixer, my bubbler mixer. That's why it's always good to have good air stones, Gromy. You know, and that's the smallest air stone I'll use right there. And pretty soon we're going to be upping up the game to the big boys. But that's another video. Anyway, let's get this pH down. Let me shut up. I'm going to start pouring it in. Do not do this at home. I'm a professional. I've been doing this a long time. I pretty much know how much to put in. I want to get it down to about, let's see, I wanted to get into the 5.6 range. But I'm just going to add just enough, and I'm going to get my nutrients in there. And just so you know, I added one thing before we even got started, and this is my microlift dechlorinator. and it removes a lot of harmful shit that's in it also. It's safe for ponds, aquatic plants, fish, everything. And a little bit goes a long way. That stuff is potent. This bottle right here treats 5,000 gallons. So, and I'm halfway empty. So there go. That's how much nutrients I use. That's actually almost 2 years old. So anyway, let's brew right along. Let's do a quick pH test. See what we got it right now. Move this off to the side. Okay, we're going down with 6.7, 6.6. Come on, 6.5. Okay, that's good enough. 6.4. Because when I add my nutrients right now, I know it's going to drop again. 6.3. Okay, 6.3. Okay, let's drop it on nutrients. I'm going with 1 teaspoon per gallon. Always have a measuring spoon, Gromies. That's very important. That little extra, when you guess, that's what really destroys a lot of plants, man. You know, that little bit extra sometimes will put you right over the edge, and especially in hydroponics. So, I already shook this a couple of times. Always shake this stuff. This is what we call liquid dirt. Okay, this is like Hershey's syrup. Okay, since we got about 4 gallons in there, I'm going to put 4 teaspoons. That's 1. Rinse it off a little. Ah, forget it. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. That's it. Get that off my spoon. Okay. These nutrients are very, very, very messy. That's the only bad thing about it. They are messy as hell. See that? How it just comes out of the side? So I just do a little bit of this. Rinse it off. And then right behind me I have some regular water. Rinse it off in there, in that bucket. And we're done. We're gonna let that mix up a little bit. In the meantime, let's try a little pH test. Let me stir it around a little. Liquid dirt, baby. Best stuff I ever used. Everything all in one shot. None of that 3-part bullshit. Keep it simple here in the zone. Okay. What are we down to? Come on. Sometimes you wiggle them around a little bit, they go, you know, they work faster. But we're holding at 6.2. I want to get that down to 5.6. Because if you saw my last video, you all know already what happened. And if you don't know what happened, you need to watch my last video. That's how I roll. Anyway, we're going to drop that pH a little bit more. And again, when you're using reverse osmosis or distilled water, you cannot do that what I just did. Do not pour it in as much as I did. You use drops for those. That water is very sensitive, and a little bit goes a hell of a long way. Trust me, I learned the hard way, Gromies. Let's do a little test here, get an idea where we're going. Okay, here we are in the 5x5, the bloom room, and all these are growing hydroponically in 2.5 gallon starter buckets. I always start them in these 2.5 gallons. This way I don't waste a lot of nutrients filling up the 5 gallons for the smaller plants. It's much more easier on nutrients on me. So let's get an update here on the roots that are growing, and the plants, as you see in a second, they are growing swell. Already hanging on the bottom of the bucket, and they have grown massive. I gotta pan out for that baby. She's a gorgeous plant. This is the shishka berry, very big producer, very beautiful plant, very lush, as you can see, Gromies. And I don't know if you guys saw in the time lapse, Rico came in here and he did some damage to a couple of plants here. So that comes with the territory here in the zone. This is some damage here. I mean, he went around. But when they're this size, it doesn't bother me as much because all these leaves are going to be gone eventually, so it really doesn't matter. But you know, Rico will leave his mark. This plant is absolutely gorgeous. It's growing right there inside a rock cube, and it's lava rock on top of it. So anyway, let's go to the back here. Here we have the lemon cherry gelato, and her roots are under control. She could be a smaller girl. I bet you this is going to be a smaller plant, smaller phenotype. And she's looking fantastic. They're going to be getting the new nutrients. We're going to put them in the veg nutrients. As you can see, Rico was here. And he hit a couple other spots. Trust me, in the back. Over here we have the apple fritter. And these roots are looking fantastic. Growing swell. So right now they were on their early veg nutrients. Now I can start to see a little bit of limey green here and there showing. That means they need an upgrade, and we got it for them. It's brewing right now. They'll be just fine. Up front here is the 1212 from seed. This one is a frosted pies, and I'm sorry I didn't label it. Sorry, T. I tell people to label it, and I don't label my own. Anyway, this is the frosted pies. They went right from the cube. This is the 1212 from seed. And I just put it in there like 3 days ago. And these roots are not growing out as fast as those are, because if you remember, I wrapped those roots all around the outside of the net pot. This one came right from the 4-inch cube, covered with lava rock. I don't know if you guys can see the cube. See it down there? So a lot of the roots were up inside that lava rock. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay tuned for part 2 of how we do our mix on nutrients here for hydroponics, mixology, veg series. I'm running out of words. But thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Okay? I'm HGZ, and I'm out of here.